Internet kind of works. Hey, how's it going, Geklings? It's El Gecko, back again with another video for a Would You Rather episode. Woo! Because you lot hated it! No, seriously though, I'm doing it because this is pretty much the only thing I can do. I'm supposed to play like PC games, but this is a really crap PC sim. No. Also, quick shout out to Old Sunju 17254. So massive shout out to you for being awesome to my Litlin. I'm not going to mention who the Litlin is because I don't want to. Technically I'm too young to have, you know. Supposed to have a nephew. Whatever. Yeah. So the shout out isn't for my nephew. It's for the shout out wasn't for him because he was nice to my nephew. It's because he was nice to somebody who was young, a lot younger, and you can probably guess, alright? Unfortunately, yes. So today we're doing, like I said, another Would You Rather because I don't know. So let's just get on with it because I don't want to die, technically. I think I don't want to do this, honestly, because it's not like it's so. I'm not saying it's boring. It's just really annoying. Yeah, I'm not doing this one. Okay. The hardest Would You Rather? No, I don't want to do hard ones. I just want to do the easy ones. Either a game preference. Would you either? Okay, let's just go. Would you rather here? At Zach, yes, fine. I'll follow you on Twitter if you have it. Aha! Okie dokies. This is the one lots of people have. So, okay, so would you rather lead a boring life from here forward, or reborn with all your memories into a baby of the opposite sex? Well, my life is boring anyway, so let's go for this one. Did it work? Yep, it did. Would you rather have a Pepsi or have a Coke? Have a Pepsi, 100%. I love Pepsi. It's like my favourite drink in the world. Right? Whoa! 35% only chose Pepsi, 65% chose Coke. Blimey. There are some Coca-Cola lovers. Anyway. Would you rather bring Elvis back to life, that being Elvis Presley, or bring Tupac back to life? Well, Elvis Presley, because I'm quite, you know. Yeah, 58% chose bring Elvis, and you know, there. Okay, so ouch. Would you rather have to wear a Barney costume for the rest of your life, or have to eat a bowl of cereal and mustard every morning? Well, I hate mustard, and I hate Barney the dinosaur. The reason why I don't like Barney the dinosaur, just, you know, it doesn't seem right. You know, a guy who's about 48, you know, playing with little kids, just, it gives me the wrong vibes. So I'd rather eat a bowl of cereal and mustard. What? 42% chose the Barney costume, and 58% chose eat a bowl of cereal and mustard. I wouldn't mind doing that. Okay. If you were forced to eat a certain way, would you rather eat soup for every meal with only your face, or stab your tongue with a fork every time you ate? I'd rather eat soup with only my face, because I don't like stabbing my tongue with a fork. It hurts. 22% chose stub your tongue, and 78% eats soup. I mean, I like soup, so it's alright. Would you rather death by a firing squad or death by hanging? Can I skip? Please. Oh, thank goodness. I had to skip that one. I don't want to, you know. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. I'd rather death by a firing squad, because I'd rather be killed instantly, bang, than hang myself and then die within 10 minutes. Would you rather eat only buffalo wings for the rest of your life, or drink only buffalo sauce for the rest of your life? Eat buffalo wings because they are amazing. If you haven't tried buffalo wings, where have you been? Yeah, 8% chose buffalo sauce, 92% chose buffalo wings. That's pretty well done. Well done. Would you rather be best friends with Harry Potter, or be best friends with Katniss Everdeen? Who the hell is that? I do not know who that is. It's probably an actress or an actor. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, I don't know who Katniss Everdeen is. Harry Potter so far, but you know. Katniss Everdeen. Hell yeah! Katniss Everdeen! 100%! Because guess what? She's played by Jennifer Lawrence, and I love that girl. Woman, lady. 61% Harry Potter and 39% chose Katniss Everdeen. Of course I'd go with Katniss Everdeen, because she's absolutely amazing. If you could only save lives through 2 days, would you rather prevent World War II and all the war-related deaths that went along with it, Holocaust included, or cure all forms of cancer and STDs, AIDS included? Yes, 100%. I'd rather heal cancer. Good. 83% people do agree with me and 17% don't. Would you rather dump someone or get dumped? Well, if you get dumped, it's hurtful, but if you dump someone, it's hurtful for them. So technically, I'd rather get dumped. What, 75% chose dump someone and 25% chose to get them. No. I don't want to hurt my my ex, but I. Would you rather win the World Series or win the Super Bowl? World Series, I don't know what that is, but alright. Would you rather have no hands or have a naked fat guy stalking you at all times? I'd rather have no thanks, thank you very much. What? 72% chose have a naked fat guy stalking me, and no, that's perverted. No, I don't want a fat. I don't mind. I mean, my dad's quite, you know. But I don't want a naked fat guy stalking me. It's like blimmin' Peter Griffin. I blimmin' hate that dude. Hell no. Definitely have no hands. I mean, I suppose if I don't have any hands, I can't do YouTube. But I can always do vlogs though. Haha. Still amazing. Would you rather always look 8 months pregnant or always have a black eye? I'd rather have always a black eye because I've had a black eye and it's freaking awesome. When you've got a black eye, you look like a blimmin'. Rah. Would you rather be wanted or be needed? I'd rather be needed. I wouldn't really want to be wanted. I'd rather be needed because if somebody needs me, then I would do it. Be wanted. That sounds like you're gonna walk into some sort of thing you don't want to walk into. If you had to be stuck with one for a year, would you rather have to give a graphic naked picture of yourself to anyone who asks for it, or give up sex? I'd rather give up sex. Because my body is private, thank you. Whoa! What? No, people who chose to give up sex, well done. People who chose to give a graphic naked picture of yourself to anyone who asked for it, 66% who chose that, you're perverted. I will agree. All the people who 34% of the people, well done, you chose to give up sex. But the 66% of people who chose to give a graphic naked picture of yourselves to anyone who asked for it, you're going to be in prison within 3 weeks. So don't come crying to me when you go to jail for like a year. Would you rather lick a public bathroom floor? Ew. Lick a public bathroom stall handle? No, neither. I'm just going to block it out. Goodbye. Would you rather have Personal Shafia, I don't know, have a personal chef, because then that way I can ask it to make me pizza. Them, not the it. Oh boy, it's raining. Would you rather have a meteoric rise and a painfully hard crash from fame? No. Remain completely unknown of your entire life. Well, I'm already pretty unknown because I've only got 800 and something subscribers, so I can live with remain not to be, known for the rest of my life. I don't mind that. Yeah, see, 66% shows that. I wouldn't want to have a painfully hard crash from fame, no. Don't want to hurt myself because I'm famous, no. Would you rather be a piece of toast for a day without moving, be a toaster, and get used frequently? I'd rather be a piece of toast and not move anywhere. Because I don't want to be used, because you can just stuff it inside my head and then take it out again. It's just not nice. Oh, this is so weird. Would you rather be in jail for a year, or live in complete isolation in the mountains for a year? I'd rather be in jail for a year, because jail is not as bad. Actually, yes it is. Why did I pick that? Yeah, I agree with the 68% who chose live in complete isolation in the mountains for a year. I don't agree with 32%, that including me, to be in jail for a year now, because there is somebody who I know is still in jail now and he's getting 4 years. But that's enough about my personal. What? Would you rather get electrocuted for 10 seconds or get slapped 20 times? Well, electrocution blimmin' hurts like hell, and getting slapped 20 times would probably knock you out. That's a hard one. Guys, pause this video now and leave in the comments what you'd rather have. Would you rather get electrocuted for 10 seconds or get slapped 20 times by your girlfriend? Even though it doesn't say that, it just says get slapped 20 times. So leave that in the comments, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm assuming you've chose that now, so welcome back. I will choose get slapped 20 times. The reason being, so I'm slapped 20 times, ow, then at least I don't get electrocution and have a possible death from it. If I get slapped 20 times, I'll just, Would you rather watch Lost, or watch The Office? I don't know what they are. I mean, Lost sounds like a horror film, and The Office just sounds boring as hell. I'd rather watch Lost, technically, because I don't know what either of them are. Would you rather star in a cartoon movie or star in a live-action movie? Live-action, 100%. Exactly, the 73% who agreed with that one, well done. The 27% who chose to star in a cartoon movie, you clearly like things like The Simpsons and Family Guy. Would you rather check your email first thing in the morning, or check your social networks first thing in the morning? Check my social networks first every morning, because I'm a YouTuber, as you guys probably know by now, and I check my subscribers, and I check the comments, and I check suggestions if any of my viewers have suggestions for me. So yeah, definitely check my social networks, because that means I can check my Twitter, my Instagram if I had it, my Mixer. I can just check all my social media for if I got more subscribers, more followers, some tweets, DMs, all that good stuff. And checking your email first every morning, somebody could easily be sending you naked pictures of themselves. So I'd definitely go for the 72% of Whoa! Whoa! Blimey! Would you rather lose the ability to feel emotions or be physically paralysed to feel emotions? Yeah, 76%, including me and Guava Juice, chose to lose the ability to feel emotions. I want to have happy emotions. That's it. Although I don't have any emotions, I'll do that. It doesn't matter. In real life, I'm actually quite a warm-hearted person. If you were stranded in a deserted island, or on a deserted island, sorry, what would you do? Would you rather try and escape by building a boat, or stay there and wish you get found? I'd rather try and escape and build a boat, because I can try and build a new version of the Titanic, which will take me a million years. Yeah, definitely. try and escape, because I don't want to be stranded on a flipping island for however long. Would you rather always have a sore throat or live with no fingers on a preferred hand? Have a sore throat because it's horrible, but I need my fingers because I need to play video games. And how am I meant to do things? Whoa! Would you rather go to prison for 5 years? That sounds really bad. Or get punched hard in the face every hour of the day for 5 years. I'd rather be in prison for 5 years because I don't want to get smacked in the face. Although, actually, that's both, actually, hang on, going back to that quickly. Getting punched in the face every hour for a day for 5 years and going to prison for 5 years, it's kind of a mixture because if you're in prison, you're quite, you know, and if there's any, you know, aggressive inmates, you know, you're around with, because it's both 5 years, so if you're in a prison for 5 years, the likelihood of there being aggressive inmates is quite high. So the chances of you getting punched in the face every hour or every day for 5 years is pretty high. You know, it's pretty likely because prisons offer, you know, people who are violent or aggressive, and you know, people who are aggressive, you know, they usually punch somebody or something. Violent / aggressive people. There, see, they're both kind of connected. If you, okay, it probably doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. Right, go to prison for 5 years. That'd be 5 years, right? 5 years. And get punched in the face every hour of every day for 5 years, right? That is kind of connected, right? Because inmates are people who are aggressive, who are in prison. And a prison is like an isolation building to punish those who have broken the law, right? So, and physical violence is technically against the law. Well, in England anyway. I don't think it is in other countries. So if you punch somebody in the face, right, you're likely to, you know, if the police see it, they're going to arrest you and take you to jail. And if you are in prison, right, then you're going to get punched anyway because the people who, you know, if you saw these people, right, punching somebody in the face, right, and they got arrested, and then you go to prison, say, 3 months after that happened, then the likelihood of you finding them, right, is quite high if they're there for longer than like 4 years, right? So inmates are aggressive people who go to prison, and a prison is a building to punish those who have broken the law. And like I said, punching somebody is technically physical violence, and that's against the law technically. And like I said, prison, aggressive place because there's aggressive people. So you're likely to get punched in the face anyway. So technically, it's a 50-50 chance sort of thing. Because you go to prison for 5 years, you're there for 5 years, and it's really horrible. But also, you're probably likely to get punched in the face every hour of every day. If you stare at somebody and they go, "Oh, what are you staring at?" They'll probably punch you every hour of every day. So, you know, inmates, bullies. You getting me now? You getting the vibe? I hope you do. So that's basically what I just wanted to cover over. So let's go for the next one. Oh dear. Would you rather be a shark or be a dolphin? Dolphin! Sorry. I love dolphins. I'm such a huge fan because they're so cute and they actually can mimic human speech. Or is that something? I don't know. Okay. Would you rather speak everything in surround sound or have your own entrance theme when you walk in the room? Have my own entrance theme, because imagine that. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear, I'm so immature. See, this is why I shouldn't really technically be whatever. Would you rather consistently have or constantly have a 40-pound weight on your shoulders, or constantly have 10-pound weight on each of your feet? Ah, both painful. Ah, neither technically. If there's is there an either one sign? No, there's not. Oh. No, I'd rather not answer that. I'm not answering it. Okay, would you rather only wear revealing hot pink clothes, or always have to wear socks and sandals? I'd rather wear hot pink clothes, even though I'm not a fan of the colour. I wouldn't really want to wear socks and sandals, because it's considered really ugly. Okay. Would you rather wear pants too high or wear pants too low? I'm guessing pants is the American way of saying trousers. If you have them too low, you're like, yo, I'm a gangster, yo. But if you have them too high, you look like an old grandpa. Or, you know, like somebody from 1930s. Who, like, you know the typical, stereotypical geeks? You know, they have the trousers up too high, they're very stupid, you know, they look ugly, basically. Actually, don't worry. I like geeks, alright? Because they're cool. Bullies, people who bully geeks are not cool. They think they're cool. Yo, I'm cool because I bully geeks. No, you're not cool, right? Stop bullying geeks. If there's any geeks out there who are like people who get bullied, then feel free to come to this channel and, if you like, you can private message me. And if you want to talk about it to, you know, me or whatever, it's best to talk about it to your parents, because if you talk about it to me, then I don't know what I'm doing half the time anyway. But, you know, if you want any, you know, advice on how to deal with bullies, then you can always come to me, alright? But it's better, like I said, best to go to somebody like who you trust, like your parents. But, you know, if you want to tell me about, you know, who's bullying you and why you're getting bullied, then I might be able to help you, you know, sort of move on from that and try and live a happy life. So, yeah, you can always come to this channel and enjoy yourself. If ever you feel down, you can always come here and watch my videos, alright? Not a problem. Right. Would you rather I'd wear pants too low? Because, I mean, I like the whole pants going up too high, but the pants too low, yo. Okay, would you rather eat a gerbil? No. Or move your own appendix with nothing but a shoehorn? Oh, blimey! So this is funny, right? This is really funny. Because my sister and myself, we both have CMT disease, which is a disease, you can look it up on the internet, CMT disease. And it basically, Gina, well not Gina, well you know Gina, my older sister. She has a shoehorn to get, because she's got like splints to help her ankles, sort of, her ankles are like, you know, all like, but to, you know, to keep her ankles like stiff-ish, like up like that, she has to have a shoehorn to get, you know, she's got like a little shoehorn that goes into your feet. I'd rather remove my appendix with a shoehorn. I don't know where it's been, but I wouldn't want to eat a live gerbil, to be honest. Would you rather be stoned to death or grounded? I would rather be grounded, because I've been grounded before and it's not a problem for me. It's take a real grounding, because I can display it whatever. Would you rather? In cowboy or Indian? Cowboys are like, yo, how y'all doing? I'm a cowboy from the Texas. I can't do it, sorry. I'm really fun. If I've offended anyone who's from Texas, I'm so sorry. I'd rather be Indian, because technically back then cowboys would quote the good guys, but technically they were invading the Indians. Definitely be Indian. And you go, do that. Brilliant. I love Indians. They're amazing. I've got a few Indian friends at college, so it's fine. Really. If you were in high school, which I was, would you rather have your face covered in severe acne or be extremely fat? I've already got mild acne, so I would definitely have terrible acne. Definitely. I have nothing against fat people, right? I like heavy people. Well, I don't like, you know, horrible people, like bullies who bully people at school, or, you know, criminals. Don't like them at all. I want nothing to do with them. I wish that they never existed, those sort of things. But if somebody's fat, or if they're skinny, or if they're, you know, they've got a facial deformity, I don't care. Like, for instance, if you had, let's say, I don't know, a facial deformity, or if you were really fat, and you said hello to me, I wouldn't go, oh, you're fat, or oh, you got a facial deformity, and run off, right? I wouldn't do that. I would totally talk to you, right? I'm not a horrible person. So yeah, I'd rather have severe acne, because I've already got mild acne, and severe acne doesn't seem like much, because I've already got a hideous face anyway. Ah, dear. How long has this video been? It's 24 minutes. Goodness sakes. Okay. If you only had one knife, what would you spread first? Peanut butter first, or the jelly first? Jelly being, you know, in jelly is jam in America. In England, we call jelly jam and Jello jelly. So yeah, Jello is what you lot call you know, like the Americans would call jelly. So you know, that wobbly stuff that's really nice, but kind of a really horrible sweet taste. And you call jam jelly. In England, we call what you call, okay, in England, what you call, in England, what you Americans call Jello, we call jelly. and what you Americans call jelly, we call jam. And this is basically a question: if I only had one knife, would I spread the peanut butter first, or the jam first, or the jelly first? That's clearly a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or a peanut butter and that's clearly that 100%. That's clearly a question for another day. So guys, I'm going to end this video here, and by the way, I'd rather spread the peanut butter first because it's a lot easier. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure you smash that like button. If you're brand new to this channel, then make sure you hit the subscribe button to become a Getling today, and I will see you guys later. Take care.